So, welcome to FAM004. Manchester United versus Newcastle.
Manchester United versus Newcastle.
I'm opening the official app. Good evening, it says, and I say good evening too. Let's start with the lineups. De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw. In midfield, Pogba and Matic. The attacking midfield of Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes and Sancho, and Cristiano Ronaldo as the debutant. But on to the predictions. The correct score. I said 3-1, and I was really disappointed to see another goal go in and make 4. I'm prepared to forego my points if necessary in order to watch such a fantastic end to the game. My lineup. 60 points won, it says. Just checking it's still recording. 60 points won because I predicted the correct formation and the only absence was Van der Beek. Now, having seen him doing interviews earlier in the week and then Ollie's pre-match interview, I kind of got the feeling that Van der Beek was going to play. And he did. For about 5.5 minutes. Now, part of the reason I included Van der Beek was because I wasn't sure if Sancho was actually ready to start. But I was also wondering about whether to include Ronaldo or if he might come off the bench. But I think that the one thing that everybody can be sure of with Ronaldo is that he's determined enough to last 93 or 4 minutes, even if he has to drag his aching body around for days after. Now, the first scorer, even I couldn't believe the fairy tale was going to be so quick to complete by having Ronaldo score a goal. But Greenwood played great throughout, and I think that first goal really was credit to Greenwood's work, as well as Ronaldo's positioning to pick up the rebound. That's the word. Man of the match. I got it right. Now, I would think that everybody who plays the prediction game on this app would have also got this one right. But Bruno snuck in at the end just to remind us that he's normally man of the match. Backed by popular demand, I'm going to watch the highlights, but you can't because of international copyright laws. But what I can do is I can pause the image in post-production and it'll look very nice just the same. Panic over. Of course, I can't put the audio on because that really would be copyright infringement. No terms of service violations here, I declare. Manchester United versus Newcastle. Your commentator is me. There's Ronaldo coming out. It's kind of refreshing to see him wearing a red shirt because we've got used to seeing him wearing either the white of Real Madrid or the black and white of Juventus. And everybody knows that his natural colour is red. The game just started so... There's the first goal. Look. they just started in such a confident mood, and there were a few shaky bits, and when they got to 1-1, there was a little bit of a moment's pause. But look, here it comes. A great finish. And yeah, in previous incarnations of United, maybe at the 1-1 point, the defence could start getting nervous. But they carried on, and the pass from Luke Shaw there to Ronaldo was as if they'd been playing together for years. In that part of the replay, you can't even see the pass happen. It's just that you see Shaw running away, and then Ronaldo's got the ball. And that shot from Bruno, absolutely world class. At that point, everyone's wondering whether Ronaldo's going to make a hat-trick for his debut. And Bruno says, no, you're the new boy. Oh, and Lingard's goal. I mean, the fact that Lingard came out before Van der Beek is all the evidence you need that Van der Beek's not going to play at United. But Lingard has still got a good shot. And in this case, literally. But all of that passing and moving before, with the spinning by Pogba and each player just taking another touch and moving it on so quickly, was such a breath of fresh air. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more goals like that. Maybe Lingard has actually just staked a claim for making an appearance from time to time. And, of course, everybody thinks about the players have to play the full 90 minutes, but maybe Lingard's future, if he does stay at United for the long term, would be in that kind of Solskjaer role of the super sub. Somebody that can come on and score goals like that if all else has failed. But yeah, there's the highlights, and I think you'll all agree it was a fantastic match. But of course it presents the problem for FAM viewers, because will I be able to replicate the 4-1? Will I even be able to win? Because my formation is going to be radically different. Why don't you have a look and find out? So, my starting lineup for the day is a 5-3-2, slightly modified. I've got Wan-Bissaka, Varane and Maguire at the back, with Shaw moving a little bit further forward. He parallels Sancho, and I expect both of them to be able to do the wing back or wing forward routine. Van der Beek is in the middle for me, but it seems that the question of whether Ollie ever intends to use him was answered resoundingly today. He appeared for 5 minutes at the end of the game, which must have felt like a hell of an insult. But in my system, until Scott McTominay is fit again, Van der Beek is my holding midfielder. I've got Pogba and Fernandes doing the roaming Metzalas, and I've got Ronaldo and Greenwood as the two strikers. With the exception of Van der Beek, it's basically the same lineup as in real life. On the bench I've got Heaton, Lindelof, Fred, Lingard, Martial, Cavani and Matic. So let's head into the game. Oh, it's a quick start. Calls for a penalty. Did not go hurt. Oh, clumsy. Good tackle though. It's a good through ball. Oh, but he tried to cut inside. I think he's left-footed, isn't he, Cristiano Ronaldo? He could have had a crack. Oh, nervy defending. What's the goalkeeper doing? Oh! Oh my God. Nervy. Very nervy. Yeah, I hope it's a situation that I'm going to find myself in quite a lot this year, that I want to play a different team to the real life, but how do you perfect perfection? I think for large parts of the game today, United played exactly the way that they wanted to play, and it's something that we're seeing happen gradually more and more. But I think Ronaldo really proved to be the missing piece of the puzzle that I think makes United the most exciting to watch that we've seen since basically the last time Ronaldo was here. Whoa, nice defending. And they say he can't be a central defensive midfielder. He's a box to box, and he lost it. Ollie knew something after all. Make sure he's going for a run. Don't want to tire him out too quick. Boomf. Get it up to Greenwood. He can shoot from anywhere. Oh, and he did. Big header. Oh, the concussion special. No way of catching that up. Ooh, now that's a tackle though. Jaden's not even on the right side of the pitch. What's he playing? I mean, what's he playing at? That's it, keep pushing. Oh, he was passing it to Pogba. Right back in this, come on. Oh, and he did it. Mason Greenwood. Just as my prediction had expected. Of course, in the real game, Ronaldo exceeded expectations by collecting a brace. But that kind of poo-pooed on my prediction that Greenwood would score first. Maybe I was subconsciously predicting the FAM result. End of the first half and it's looking good. 1-0 to Manchester United. As my last game against Wolves hopefully shows, I am prepared to post the games that I don't win as well. But just in case, I'm going to stop for a second because I've had a lot of camera problems. Okay, so I'm ready to resume the match at half time. No changes. Things are looking good. Oh, he was just going to shoot then. Why? Give them way too much space there. Yeah, you see, they make much about Wan-Bissaka isn't Trent Alexander-Arnold when it comes to the attack. But to me, that's the point with this formation, because I like him enough as a defender. I've done it again, I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I like Wan-Bissaka enough as a defender that I don't need him to go past the halfway line. And with a 5 at the back and Sancho being the winger, I feel that I can trust Wan-Bissaka, Varane and Maguire to control the defensive duties and allow Sancho on one side and Luke Shaw on the other to push up. Oh, it was a good cross. But at 1-1, things need to be done. Oh, and I thought I was going to do it with the forgotten man. Come on, get out of his way. Nice passing. Oh, he got the space, but he couldn't get the shot off. Oh, that's a crying shame. I'm thinking about substituting somebody myself. Oh no, it's going to go terribly wrong. De Gea keeps me in it. Well, it's not quite the bloodbath that we saw in real life, is it? Maybe it is this guy's fault. Donny, you're too much of a liability, son. So I'm switching to my custom 4-2-4 with Sancho up here, Pogba and Fernando's in the middle, Shaw, sorry about that, Shaw down here, Ronaldo up front, Greenwood just off, and Mr. Lingard gets a run out. Wait a minute, is that right? No, I know what I was thinking. I was going to put Pogba there and I was going to put somebody more defensive here. Fred can do a stint. Sorry, Lingard. If I manage to claim the victory with this 4-2-4, I'm going to stick with this. Because I just feel it has the attacking edge. Oh! Get your card book out. ML Crafts. This one's looking good. Ah! People got in his way. Come on. Float one in, lad. Ooh! Not fire. Oh! Go on, smack it. Oh, I'm running out of time here. Come on. Play for Fergie time. Oh, that's not the pass I wanted. That wasn't the pass that was going through her. I think I'm running out of time. Five long minutes. De Gea. Come on, for fuck's sake. Cuts inside. Go on, Cristiano. Oh, he does it! You know, in many ways, that feels better than the actual goal that he scored for Rio. Cuts inside. Wiggity wiggle. And it's a 90-minute Fergie time goal. Ferguson's jumping up and down in the stands. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Oh. Well, it wasn't quite the resounding victory of the real life game, but my impressions are that the 5-3-2 is a pretty workable system. But it just lacks that cutting edge, and I felt with the 4-2-4 that I had much more threat in the final third. I kind of feel like a lot of the problems that people talk about with the lineup of the team are mainly because of residual concepts of a 4-4-2. Everyone talks about you need a number 6, you need a number 8, because the style of the 4-4-2 has those positions. But the modern game is much more fluid and much more gegenpressing, or total football as it used to be known. Or maybe that's a different thing, I'm not sure. I think the modern game is kind of a mix of those two, if they are two different things. But the criticisms of United and who they need to replace and so on, you don't need to replace Wan-Bissaka if he's got a winger ahead of him. You don't need to try and find the perfect wing back who can play as an attacker and a defender if you've got a good attacking winger ahead of that. Luke Shaw I like as a more attacking defender, but this way it gives United a kind of lopsided attack, where before it was a lot of stuff going down the left in the past. This will be some things down the left, some things down the right, but with different intentions when they get there. Luke Shaw's going to try and get to the byline and pop a crossing, where Sancho's going to try and cut inside and make an opportunity to feet. And that's why I like the idea of the two strikers, because I think Greenwood and Cavani, or Greenwood and Ronaldo, or Rashford and Cavani, or Rashford and Ronaldo, or Rashford and Greenwood, which to me, Rashford and Greenwood is the perfect final destination for these four. Who's going to be the two that last for years? Because as much of a monster that Ronaldo is, he will have to stop playing eventually. But I like the idea of a couple of transitional years where Greenwood and Rashford have a little bit of the pressure taken off them, because they don't need to pull out the winning goal when they know that, as is this in this example, you can get Ronaldo on and he'll find a winner for you. Could Ronaldo play as a substitute? I don't know that his ego would allow it, but maybe as he's getting older, he starts to realise that he does need to take some time out, not play every game full 90 minutes. So the result of the FAM, I'm happy with the result. I think 2-1 is a justifiable scoreline, and that keeps me pretty close to the real United in the league tables. Thank you, and see you next time.